So I've been mostly just delivering stuff, Joypunk. Because I focus on chat while I'm playing this and just kind of running around. I will say that there may be a bit of a narrative push that'll happen here at some point, but I still have some deliveries to do, so I wouldn't worry so much about it yet. I noticed my phone was taking someone. My dad said the FBI has the phone until they catch the people I was talking. Wait, what? And I'm the person who is protected, no consequences. That sounds intense, Chemist. I like the idea of altruism, as I'm sure many do. But I think you could break altruism down into behaviorism. For example, I love helping people and I hate seeing others upset, so I will do what I can to help. However, if you're looking at it from a behavior standpoint, I'm simply trying to help to avoid a worse condition and seeing others in pain. That's beautifully put, Shalua. That is beautifully put. I love it. Oh, I don't want to go all the way back there, but I suppose I can. What's up, Skog? What does the baby Cletus do? Do we know, or do I miss it? So it detects the BTs, Hoffman. That's the only thing I know about it so far, is that it detects the BTs. Wait, why do I have to carry this one back? Wait, carry by hand. Okay, we're good. Oh, thanks for looking that up, Victoria. That was cool of you to do. What kind of goodies can a therapist accept? Would it be okay to bring cookies or sweets? Yes, Lyrna, that's fine. I mean, you may want to ask your therapist how they feel about getting gifts. Just, I will say, like, it can be really nice when people ask us how we feel about gifts, because for some therapists, getting gifts is quite awkward. And so there's this thing, and a lot of people don't know this, so I'm going to share this with all of you. There's this, we're not allowed to accept gifts that are deemed to be excessive. And that's kind of a judgment call that every therapist has to make based on the client that's giving them the gift. And that's an ethical thing, all right? So it's not personal. It's not like if, and sometimes if it's considered to be excessive, we have to actually give it back. And it's not personal when we do that. It's not me saying this was a shitty gift and I don't want it. This is me saying this is a bit excessive. Now, your therapist is the one who's responsible for saying whether it was excessive or not, but just know that there's a chance that your therapist may attempt to give it back. But bringing like cookies or whatever is totally fine. I have clients that bring me coffee sometimes and stuff like that. That's totally fine. Did see that Jubilee. I feel it was with people with mental illnesses conversing. I did not see that, Titan. No, I did not. But it's good to see you. I love behaviorism too, Shalua. It's fascinating stuff. Nice hat. Thank you very much, Hoffman. I did have a nice Thanksgiving, Skog. I hope you did as well. You should check out Nietzsche's stuff on Sunday. Okay, so I read Nietzsche in my philosophy class in college, and I remember very, very little of it. I do like philosophy, but I don't recall it very well. There's a lot of names. Oh, God. Well, that's one way to do this. Or with food-related gifts, but there's also the added complication of allergies. Yeah, that's the other thing, is ask your therapist if they have any allergies. Because, like, if I had a client bring me strawberry stuff, as you all know, they'd basically kill me. What's up, Asdi? I got this bike, by the way, Gappy. I got this bike a little while ago. I can actually make it now. It's great for making deliveries across the country like this. I appreciate you sending it to me, Titan. What if they keep giving you money? Well, I mean, if you're talking about the session fee, Anthony, that's fine. But sometimes clients will give like a Starbucks gift card or something like that. You're able to do that. Can't accept tips, though. It's very complicated. I personally don't like, I try not to do gifts at all. I try to just say like, hey, you're under no obligation to get me a gift. In fact, I'd rather you use that to treat yourself to something. Some people I know that gifts are their love language, and I will accept it. Like, because I know it can be insulting to reject a gift sometimes too. I just have to be mindful of the ethics of it when I'm doing it. I've had really deep-pocketed patients' family attempt to hand me hundreds of dollars. Yeah, right. It is stressful, Lirna. I've been in that position too. It's really tough.
Hey Sam, how are things?
Life with Lil, raising Lil, everything sounds cliche.
Cargo's in mint condition. How the hell did you manage that?
You could just call it Lil. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, that's kind of like, it's kind of like in fashion right now to just use one-word titles to things. Yeah, my Thanksgiving was good. Saw my baby niece. She's almost 2 and is super cute. Nice. I ended up stealing one of the trucks from the mules that made this section so easy. Yeah, me too, Joypunk. I've stolen a couple of those. It's been pretty great. A box of bubbly? I'd take that.
Go ahead and grab it whenever.
Also, D, I just realized I never responded to your DM on Discord. I appreciate you saying something to me last night. I'm sorry that I didn't respond. I was like, I saw it, and I was in the middle of something, and then it slipped my mind. You want my case of bubbly? Sure, Gappy, if you want to send it to me. I'm sorry you don't like it, dude. That sucks. It sucks to buy something like that and then to not like it. Junk vehicle parts, detailed model weapons. So we'll go ahead and take this, and we'll go to Lake Knot City. What if it was a box of LaCroix? I mean, I'll take it. I don't have anything against LaCroix. I just like bubbly better. That's all. I got nothing against LaCroix. They treated me well for the first 6 months of the stream. LaCroix is similar to Bubbly Gappy. I would argue that it's got less flavor. So if you want it to taste more like the can and less like the flavor, you're going to go with LaCroix. If you want a little more flavor, you're going to go with the bubbly.
Keep on keeping on.
You mentioned hypervigilance. I just spelled, oh, wait, what's vigilance? So vigilance is just being aware of your surroundings, staying on... What the hell? What are you doing, Sam? Hypervigilance is where people are very in tune with the environment. They're basically looking even the smallest details and changes in the environment to stay safe. So a person who's hypervigilant is often going to be looking at the behaviors of others. They're going to be trying to anticipate and get in front of threats, that kind of thing. Shots fired. Yeah, a little bit. Right? If you like aluminum flavored soda water. Kind of like how flaggers have to be. Yes, that's exactly right, Gappy. Exactly right. There we go. By the way, I got very lucky, was able to secure a copy of Jedi Fallen Order. I have a feeling that is what I will be playing after we finish with Death Stranding. Just as a heads up, it'll be a long time because I'm still on episode 3 of Death Stranding, but... I know, I still do like it, Victoria. I'm just saying, if you're gonna ask me which one I like better, I'm going with bubbly. That's why I started drinking the bubbly. Because I think it tastes better. And since LaCroix never really cared enough to sponsor me, what the hell do I owe them? Same thing with bubbly. I mean, if I found something that tasted better than bubbly, I'd go with that. Because bubbly doesn't show any interest in me either. That's how that goes. LaCroix tastes like seltzer that was shipped in the same truck as a crate of lemons. Yeah. There's so many good LaCroix jokes. You've been doing some serious road building since the last time I caught it. Yeah. Well, you can actually thank the internet for that. I've done very little road building. You need to build more bridges roads. I do. I want to build a road to that south city. I want to help out my fellow stranders, my fellow Sam Porter Bridges. When I saw a reference to collecting rocks on the beach as a romantic activity, I thought to myself, personally, I'd rather take a Cybertruck to the out there and analyze the rocks. There you go, D. Get that Cybertruck, man. I'm probably hypervigilant when I'm driving. I pay so much attention to driving that I have to actively remember to blink when I drive. Oh, wow. Yeah, that would be a good example of hypervigilance. Usually, hypervigilance is paired with a state of heightened physiological arousal, which can be uncomfortable for people. It is creepy how the roads float. I agree. Why is the road dissolving? I don't quite understand it. I think it's just to make it look weird. I tense up when I drive on the freeway. I tense up when I drive on Lakeshore Drive here in Chicago. That can be pretty rough.
Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Man, these bikes make this so much better. Holy crap. Gotta stretch your legs. What are you talking about, Sam? Yeah, I mean, you're asking the real questions now, Victoria. The chiral crystals that the road uses to be built that causes the upwards crumbling. Ah, Joe, holy shit. First to 15. You're like clockwork, man. First one on every month. I appreciate that, man. 15 months. That's insane.
Thank you, Sam.
I'm going to have to get a Coconut Man made for whatever the next sub-tier timing thing, whatever is. But I appreciate all the support, Joe. It's really good to see you. I hope you've been well, and I hope you had a good Thanksgiving if you celebrate it. Hello, Thydian. Good to see you. When I started a job where I spent a lot of time driving, it took me a while to work out why I always felt so fatigued. Apart from the hypervigilance, my eyes were just dry. Oh, man. I have always found it interesting how having dry eyes basically like tricks your brain into thinking you're tired.
Stay safe.
Gonna make a sandwich? Excellent. I could go for a sandwich. What's up, Gerbo?
Please access delivery terminal.
Hypervigilance and PTSD often go hand in hand. They do indeed. Did you get a chance to look at the emojis in Discord yet? I did not, Hoffman. I had a bit of a weird day today that I was planning on looking at some of that stuff today and doing some stream maintenance. And I can't really talk about what came up, but some weird stuff came up today, and I was not able to attend to it. So I will get to it eventually. I'm a little bit slow to it right now. It is really weird, Ella. It definitely is weird. All right. So, oh, that's perfect. That's exactly where I need to go. We're going to go take those resins and special alloys to my man.
You never give up, do you?
Tanned. Thank you very much for the sub. Hope you're doing well. I am doing well, Tan. I hope you're doing well. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't like where this is going. Oh, we got it. Oh my God. Why is anxiety so situational? When working on a scene, I'm a firefighter. I'm perfectly fine being near cops. But when I got pulled over because apparently my plate light went out, I had anxiety flare up. Because anxiety is contextual, Wolfer. That it just is. Anxiety is, I know I've said this before, but I'll sound like a broken record. I have no problem with that. Anxiety is a risk mitigating emotion, and it's a way of our brain being able to be attentive in times of uncertainty. And so if you're a firefighter and you are going into the scene, you have some level of expectation of what's going to happen when you go into the scene, and you've been trained for that. Whereas something that might seem relatively innocuous can send our anxiety flying because it violates some level of expectation, or there's uncertainty there that then makes our brain send a signal to itself, or our body send a signal, whatever. Environment sends a signal to our brain that says, hey, you ought to be anxious about this so that you're on high alert. So that's totally common. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just that is the contextual nature of anxiety. I am the walking tower of Pisa.
Great.
I'm the leaning tower of Pisa. The amount we can carry in this game is just ridiculous. It really is. These bikes look so much cooler from the back. They do not look cool from the front. That's how a flagger feels, maybe 8, 10, 12, or however many hours. I can imagine, Gappy. That would, you know, whenever I see flaggers, I always think about how stressful that job must be at times. Can you play Event Zero before you play Star Wars? What is Event Zero? Have you told me about that before? It's not ringing a bell. I wasn't paying attention. Did you answer the question I put on deck? Oh, no, I didn't. Thank you, Victoria, for doing that. So Vex, you asked what's physiological arousal. So physiological arousal is like when your heart starts beating really fast, when you get sweaty palms, your pupils dilate, that kind of thing. It's basically your body getting ready for whatever stressor it's about to confront. That's physiological arousal. Basically, it's when your sympathetic nervous system is engaged.
Still got it.
Hello, Warped. It's been a rough week. Glad to see everyone. Just may save my sanity today. Well, hey, I'm glad you're here, Warped, hanging out with us. Sorry to hear that you had a rough week. Hopefully hanging out with us does make it a little bit better. Yes, those things, Vex. Sorry I missed the question. It's a sci-fi narrative exploration game where you build a relationship with a lonely... Oh, yes, you have told me about that, Hoffman. Right, where don't you have to like type to the computer and stuff and then it learns and it responds to you and all that? Am I remembering that correctly? It doesn't help when the cop that pulls you over pressures you because you're anxious, treating you like you're hiding something. Yeah, Jan, agreed. Absolutely agreed. Has the tool to see messages. Doesn't have that up during stream. No, I do have it up. I just have the... So, the screen that I have it up on, Victoria, I moved to a different spot, and I'm starting to think that I probably shouldn't have moved it. So I'm going to have to move it back when I go offline tonight because it's not as in my line of sight as it was the previous few times. How long is the game, Hoffman? Is there a psychological reason explanation for suddenly having lots of vivid dreams when for the most part of your life you've had none? Are dreams even psychological? So dreams are still somewhat not understood. And to be honest with you, Joypunk, I don't have a ton of like research experience with dreams. I only have anecdotal experience with dreams and some limited working knowledge of the way that dreams work. I will say that it is quite common. Fun fact of the day. It actually is quite common when people stop smoking marijuana for them to start having very vivid dreams. I'm not saying that's your circumstance, but that can be one way in which dreams will all of a sudden happen. Is if you're a person who regularly uses marijuana and then you stop, sometimes those people will report that they have very vivid dreams. But I do honestly, I don't quite know the answer to that, Joy. I've wondered that myself because I get night terrors and lucid nightmares all the time, and I hate it. And I've always wanted to know how I could control it somehow, and I've never really been able to figure it out. So if I drive in Dallas, I feel like I'm driving past a stressful situation location. My theory is that it has something to do with the Skinner lane width. I play predict everyone's next move and can sometimes predict other drivers' actions. That's rough. Being a defensive driver in a city is really difficult. I want to see how tall you can make that stupid package tower. I'm pretty sure that's about as tall as I could get it, Victoria.
Put something aside for you. Maybe you could use
4 hours, maybe 6.
Go ahead and grab it whenever.
Interesting. I don't own it. Is it on like Steam sale or anything right now?
Seeing you in action gives me hope. Keep it up.
Oh, it's you. This guy's dressed like Steve Jobs. Can't tell if he's like a Steve Jobs wannabe. Thank you for that host, D. Appreciate it, dude. Driving like that usually saves your ass. You know, it sometimes does, but honestly, in Chicago, you kind of have to drive offensively because everybody's driving offensively. The people that tend to get in trouble in Chicago In some big cities are the people who actually drive defensively because they put everybody else in a weird spot. It's like the person who drives 45 miles an hour on the highway is way more dangerous than the person who drives like 85. Never smoked. Can't think of anything in my life that changed, but about a month ago, I started having very vivid dreams almost every night. Are you getting more REM sleep than you used to, Joypunk? Because that can do it too. All right, we're going to make this delivery, or these 2 deliveries, and then I'm going to come back. We're going to sneak that thing out of the mule territory, and then I'm going to try to go to that next city that we're supposed to go to. Or maybe I'll try to build the road. Basically, Lil, like the primitive concept, but I want to get away from words that judge, which is surprisingly difficult. It is surprisingly difficult, Lilin. Can I get 2 link permits? I clipped 2 bits about altruism and how anxiety mitigates internal risk. Sure thing, D. Pick which one you like better, D. I'm going to give you 1 link permit.
Keep on keeping on. See you later.
Boston is both aggressive and don't follow traffic rules. Yeah. Massholes, right? Isn't that what people in Boston call themselves as drivers?
Weapons restrictions lifted.
We should have to be retested for our driving schools maybe every 10 years. I would agree with that. I would absolutely agree with that. I think it's weird that we're not. I have some small-ish exciting news. Do tell, Thidian. By the way, Thidian, how was work the other day? I know you were nervous about going in. Welcome back, Anthony. What kind of sandwich did you make? I'm curious. Well, you'd think I would know this layout well enough at this point. Okay. Yeah, we're going this way. All right, we good. I need to figure out a better way to get up there, though. I don't want to go through mule territory. This guy's such a pain in the ass to get to. Keep on keeping on, says the dude who's comfortable. Yeah, right, Skog? That's what I'm talking about. Alright, we're gonna climb the mountain here. I always come down a different way than I go up. Let's go, bike. You can do it. You can do it. A little bike that could. Okay. I'm doing some research on going back to school and getting a degree. What in, Thidian? That's exciting stuff. Salami and Havarti cheese. I don't think I've ever had Havarti cheese before. And it was pretty easy. Was prepared and had enough energy. My store did about 48 to 50K in business. Is that... I mean, that sounds like a lot. Is that a lot, Thidian? What's up, Llamas? What is the main objective of this game? Making deliveries? There's more to it than that, Llama, but I am trying to get all of these distribution centers up to 5 stars so that they like me. I have no idea if it's going to pay off later in the game or not, but it's basically an excuse for me to have something to play in the background while I chat with everybody. But there's a story, but the story is kind of complicated. What? Oh, don't you tell me that. Did I do it again? Did I freaking do this again? I absolutely did. Guys, why do I do this every goddamn time? Oh. So if gifts make you uncomfortable, do Twitch donations make you uncomfortable? No, Twitch donations do not make me uncomfortable because that's sort of part of the gig. Whereas, like, I don't have an ethical code around gifts in stream, whereas I have an ethical code around gifts in my profession. Like, I'd be more okay with gifts as a therapist if there wasn't this whole ethical thing around it. But it makes it so that Like, the thing that I hate the most is if somebody gives me a gift that was very heartfelt, was meaningful to them, but is, in fact, excessive, and then I have to ethically give it back. That is so uncomfortable. I don't know if any of you have ever had to give a gift back, but it is seriously one of, like, the most uncomfortable things ever. At least for me, anyway. So, we were the busiest store in my district, and we're one of the busier districts. That's awesome, then, Thidian. Congratulations. It'd be a degree in environmental sciences or something similar, depending on what I'm near. What are you wanting to do with that degree, Thidian? All right, let's go. Come on. Oh. If Mick had a problem with Twitch gifts, I'd be I'd be stuck. And no kidding, Ella. No, I don't have a problem with Twitch gifts. There's no issues with that. No, by the way, you guys are very kind. Those of you who have ever gifted anything on Twitch. It's very sweet of you to do. Oh, man, I am not doing this well. Please don't be deep. Please don't be deep. It's $20 on Steam, no discount. Okay, $20 isn't bad for 4 to 6 hours. Twitch donations go to help the stream, so it's not like it helps you. It's true. Ella, thank you very much for the gifted subs. Speaking of gifts, Quentis, Joypunk, Anthony, Deezen, and Staircase, enjoy your gifted subs courtesy of the one and only Ella. Also, we have Ella to thank for the fact that Coconut Man is a bot. Hoffman suggested using Phantom Bot, and then Ella made it happen. So a giant cheers to Ella for that. Thank you, Ella. And that's true, Victor. I don't know if I responded to that, Victoria, but yes. All donations and subs and everything go back into the stream. So I did once when I was still doing EMS. The lady tried giving me her brooch when she had passed down from her family just because I was willing to sit with her through her dialysis treatment so she wasn't alone. It was the worst feeling to have to tell her that I could not ethically accept it. Right? It's horrible, Wolfer. I get why it exists. It's to protect clients, so I get it. But I know part of what can make a gift excessive is if it's expected in the person's culture and if places a burden on them. Yes, true. What's my favorite sandwich? A hot dog, Chicago-style hot dog.
New order available.
See how many people's blood pressure just went up when I said that. Went full meta on that. Is not accepting gifts part of the Hippocratic Oath? I have no idea, Vex, because I don't have to take the Hippocratic Oath. Ship surveying equipment. I need to take stuff up to Lake Knot City, so I am going to take these. There are so many deliveries. Does this just go on and on forever and ever? Like, is there a finite amount of deliveries I can do? Or is this just like, am I going to be delivering stuff here for the rest of my life? Yeah, I saw it, Hoffman. I said $20 isn't bad for 4 to 6 minutes or 4 to 6 hours. That's not bad.
Keep on keeping on.
Might be a big deal for one, but not for other if that's all they have to spare. Right. So it's like if a person is paying, say, like $10 per session, and then they give you a gift that's like $400 in value. Like, I had my first authentic Chicago dog at a place not far from Wrigley, and it was their last day in business. They were shutting down. The dog was so amazing. Wait, not far from Wrigley? Which place, Joypunk? I'm all about Byron's hot dogs, and they are very close to Wrigley Field. Pretty sure it's deliveries till you drop. Wow. $2 an hour is how I value my games. I need 30 hours out of a $60 game to justify it. That's not a bad metric. Not a bad metric at all. I've certainly gotten my money's worth out of this one. Also got my money's worth out of God of War. I've been playing God of War off stream, and oh my God, that game is so good. Holy shit. This was about a year ago. It was a small mom and pop shop. I can't remember the name. I wonder if Google Maps still shows it. Yeah, I'm trying to think of what it would have been. Because Byron's is kind of like a mom and pop shop, but they are definitely still there. I had hot dogs today. Nice. Oh man, I love hot dogs. Give me that hot dog with onion, relish, mustard, celery salt, sport peppers, sliced tomato. All day, every day. I could eat it every day. Trina! Hi, Trina. How are you? It's so good to see you. All those toppings at once. That's right. Yes, Ella. That's what makes a Chicago dog. I bet it does, Gappy. It's a great processor. But yes, all those toppings, Ella, and I promise you they're awesome. Just icing my face? Icing your face? What happened to your face, Trina? What happened?
Good to see
Did
you.
making cookies this morning go off the rails? If so, you Americans eat hot dogs different than what I'm used to. Well, how do you guys eat it down there, Ella? I want to know what hot dogs are like for you. What kind of stuff do you put on them? I did finally try Chicago pizza. From where, Vex?
Till the next delivery, then.
Where'd you try it from?
Good work.
Also, this is a fabulous time for me to say how much I appreciate that all of you are here. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight on this Saturday evening. It's so good to have you here, and I appreciate all of you. Have a good night, Skog. I got my wisdom teeth out on Tuesday. Oh, okay. All right. I was like, come on. Like, what could have possibly happened? Oh, man. Getting your wisdom teeth. That's right. I think you mentioned getting your wisdom teeth out. I remember that. It was in high school when I got mine out. That was where I found out that I don't respond well to anesthesia. Probably told that story. The Beginner's Guide took me 2 hours. Definitely worth however much I spent. I would agree with that, Putt Dog. I loved that game. Playing that on stream was a lot of fun. Geno's. That's where it's at, Vex. Geno's East. That's my favorite Chicago deep dish pizza. It's so good. Geno's East is where it's at. Giordano's is really good too, but I love Geno's. Stay away from Lou Malnati's. Thank you for being here and helping all of us understand a little bit better. That's what I'm here for, Wolfer. Is anesthesia laughing gas or sleeping gas? Anesthesia, Titan, is intravenous, where they inject it into your blood and you go to sleep very quickly. Laughing gas is nitrous oxide, from what I understand, from if I'm recalling that correctly. I could be corrected on that though. What's up, Derp? Stromboli, pretty much the same thing. I don't know if I've ever had Stromboli. I just want to say the irony is not lost on me that I stopped and got some hard apple cider after facilitating 2 groups of people in rehab. Hey, That's how it be sometimes, Victoria. Yeah, I don't respond to anesthesia. I came out, I was bawling my eyes out. My brain was working, and I kept thinking to myself, why am I bawling my eyes out? I don't understand why I'm bawling my eyes out. But I was for a long time, and I come out of it very nauseous, and then I have panic attacks because when I get nausea bad enough, I have panic attacks. So not only am I loopy from the anesthesia, I'm nauseous and I'm having a panic attack, and you don't know whether I'm going to be crying or mean or what's going to happen, and I hate it. Well, I'm glad it helps, D. Good to have you here, man. I got laughing gas, and the oral surgeon was trying to make me laugh so hard I wasn't having it. Laughing gas does not make me laugh. I love that the surgeon was trying to make you laugh. What kind of stuff was the surgeon doing? Was she like, oh, like saying like a bunch of like crappy jokes or what? Like what was going on? I need to know. I found a streamer that does fishing on Lake Michigan's coast, mostly Wisconsin, but it has gone as far south as Gary. That sounds awesome. Catching like steelhead trout and stuff on stream. Does the road charge the battery on your bike? It makes it so that the battery doesn't deplete. Crappy joke. Amazing.
Well, the cargo's in great condition.
Amazing. Anesthesia doesn't put you to sleep. It gives you a lost sensation and awareness. I didn't know that.
Well, be safe out.
All right, so I got a 5-star rating. I think I'm done. I think I'm done delivering here.
New order available.
He never responds to these people saying hi. No kidding.
Or further information.
I can't find anything on Google Maps. This would have been south of Wrigley, Lakeview area, south of... Oh, okay. I lived right around there, Joy. I'm trying to think of where that would... Mom and Pop hot dog place. South of Belmont a year ago. Ooh, was it? No, it wouldn't have been Devil Dogs because Devil Dogs is down in Lincoln Park and that's still there. Oh man, I don't know which one it would have been. Is that why there are compilations of Anesthesia on YouTube because people are responding to it? Yeah, because sometimes people come out of it and it's really funny. When I come out of it, it's not. Read that VR technology has measurable effects on reducing pain. Interesting to see how positive effects of VR versus other pain management tools. I agree, D. There's a lot of research going on right now with VR. All of which I find quite interesting, and I'm looking forward to seeing what kind of results come out. All right, Hoffman. Have a good night, man. I think I know what it's like to be high now, though. I felt like I was floating most of the time. I guess I'll never know. Drugs are not my thing. Mine either, Trina. I've never been high before, but I will say that was probably the closest I've been to. So I totally feel you on that. Did you get all 4 out, Trina, or did you only have to get a few of them out? That's because it's pretty similar, Titan. Just that people often don't respond either. It's just part of their passive conscious. They have to be taught and actively think about it. See, all of that, I find a lot of that to be so interesting, Jan. I appreciate you, like, sharing it because there's so much to learn about that. And I admittedly am not as up to speed on it as I would like to be. So I appreciate those little bits. Hot take, VR won't be relevant until VR porn is a standard. Well, that tends to be how things go, Vex. Once you get porn on stuff, then people go nuts for it. It suppresses the central nervous system, which causes a loss of consciousness. I should have paid better attention during my surgical rotations. Hey, whatever, derp. It's all good. I was only born with 3. 2 pulled, 1 impacted. Struggling with pain with the impacted site. Yeah. Oh, man. Wait, and they didn't knock you out for that, Trina? They did the impacted surgery while you were awake? Holy crap. You know what? I don't even want to do this. I don't even want to do this sneaking around because I could do the where I gotta go. Well, yeah, I need to go down here and then we're gonna go. I want to help build the road. Let me see what I need in order to build the road. Yeah, it'll do that, Wolfer. I want Coconut Man merch. What kind of Coconut Man merch do you want? I'll put them on a sticker. I had all 4 wisdom teeth out at once. I was put under for that. I've had incisors pulled while awake. I couldn't imagine. I've only had 1 tooth ever pulled while I was... I mean, oh. I had a molar pulled at one point. And I remember hearing the crack. You didn't even have to stitch it? Oh, wow. Okay. You have no materials that can be contributed. All right, so I need metals and ceramics. Let's do our part. Let's build this road. Go find those mats. I had my wisdom teeth out in high school. Missed a few pieces. They were steadily pushing their way out through. What? What? That's insane. Oh my God. What's up, Patsby? Good to see you. I had 4 teeth pulled. Each time it hurt like a real son of a bitch. And the crunching. Oh God. Yeah, right? Oh. It's the worst, dude. It's the worst. I could handle wound vacs all day, but pulling teeth. Yep. Hey, we all have our thing. I had an overbite the size of 2 of my incisors, so they pulled them and the braces fixed the rest. I remember the cracking and the pressure. I kept saying it hurt. Ugh. Dental work. You know, can we get a shout out for all the dentists out there that do this stuff for us despite how awful it is? Because I got to tell you, I don't think dentistry would have been a discipline that I would have been wanting to do, but I appreciate so much that there are dentists out there doing their thing to help us out. All right, let's pull one of these bad boys and ceramics. And we'll pull one of these. I hope this is enough. You can fly. 22. Question. Imagine you're eating gummy bears and one magically comes to life. Would you eat it? No way. I would probably freak out. Well, no, I don't know that I would freak out. I would freak out. Yeah, if a gummy bear came to life while I was eating gummy bears, holy shit. I would freak out, and then I would absolutely not eat it. I would probably trap it in like a cup or something. And then I don't even know who I would call, but I would want to like submit it to science and be like, why did this gummy bear come to life? Would you? You can fly? Would you eat the gummy bear? My brother was lucky. He had only 2 wisdom teeth and I had 3 removed. I wish. I had all 4. And things have been good, Patsby. I hope things have been well for you too. Head first. I'll at least give it a merciful end. Oh my God, Thynian. Savage. I'd probably squish it out of sheer panic. If you want to build roads, you best start picking up every ceramics you find. They seem to be the real bottleneck. It does seem that way. That's how you get yourself committed. Yeah, because I'll show everybody the gummy worm or the gummy bear and it won't be alive. Oh, I did my part. Let's go. Prob's not. It's a great question. What a good icebreaker you can fly. I'm gonna use that. I would need it. Call 1-800-SCIENCE. Become a millionaire for the discovery. There we go. Wait. Okay. Is 1-800-SCIENCE a thing? Is that really a place that you can call? Is that really a number you can call? Like invent help? But for science? I have no idea. Oh, man. We should start that hotline. Wait a second. Really? This is it? That's the entirety of this road? I'm actually kind of disappointed. Do I have to go all the way to that station over? Oh, man. I wonder if I have to go all the way to that station over there. I'm very, very disappointed in how much road I just contributed. I really thought it would be more than that. What's up with the YouTube videos of people after the dentist? Because I never experienced what those people did. Not everybody responds that way. Sometimes people take anesthesia really well. I am not one of those people. Why do we see another bike? I have no idea. So many questions. Have you ever heard of a therapist or other mental health professional being committed? I have, Vex. Yes. Drive off the end. I know. I should have done a sweet jump. Is it okay if I post a link? I started up my little comic page. I know we have some people here with trauma disorders, so I thought someone might enjoy it. I'm down. There you go, Lilin. Oh no, I spelled your name wrong. Oh god. Oh god, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Victoria, can you do that? I'm an idiot. Can you upgrade the bike for off-road use? I don't think so. I mean, it already seems pretty good for the off-road, to be honest. Like, this thing's already... Ah, it's going to Elder? Nope. Sorry, Elder. Not interested, man. Thank you, Ella. I know. If at first you don't succeed, delegate. All right? I'm doing a poor job of even driving this little trike around, let alone trying to give out link permits.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter.
All right, we're going to a new city. It's about time. Ella, can you, or Lilin, not Ella. Lilin, can you DM me that so that I can see it when I go off stream or when I go offline? All right, we're going to the weather station. Well, they're both pretty funny, Titan, so can't really go wrong with either one. Thank you, Lilin. Elegate. Oh my god, I just got that derp. Oh, I know why this isn't working. I'm hitting the wrong button, yo. Thank you, Lilin. It's all good, no worries. Oh, crap. Although, I just hit the wrong button on something. What did I do? What did I do? Okay. Okay. Whew. Fixed. All right. Good night, Gappy. I am doing a story quest, yes. That is... You know, that is a very useful tip, Ella. I appreciate that greatly.
Have a pleasant journey.
All right, we're going to the weather station. Here's hoping that, well, actually, there's not going to be any roads because it's not on the chiral network yet. So this will be interessante. I'll go ahead and pick these metals up because why not? I got plenty of room. How are the Chicago Bears doing this year, Titan? They are doing real shitty in comparison to what they were doing last year. Last year they went 12-4. They are currently sitting at 6-6. I have never felt worse after a 2-game win streak than I have felt after the Bears' current 2-game win streak. I have a feeling I'm going to be doing this on foot. Unless, nah, I'm going to persist. Let's go. Oh my God. Oh geez. A little off-road action here. Don't worry about it. What about the Bulls? The Bulls suck, Titan. Bulls are one of the most poorly run organizations in all of sports. I mean, the Blackhawks are at least kind of on an upswing. Hopefully the Cubs will be all right. The White Sox are making some good moves. So hopefully this season the Cubs suck so the fans can stay out of their stadium, right? I like when Cubs games are cheap. And they have been quite expensive over the last couple of years. All right, we're hoofing it.
Stretch my legs.
Yeah, gotta stretch your legs is right. Oh God. Oh God. This is just a disaster right now. Okay. Do you think esports will ever become more mainstream? It's already starting to, D. ESPN's starting to cover it. I think esports is only gonna go up as long as stakeholders make good decisions about it. Yes, I believe esports will be a thing. This game looks so frustrating. I'll definitely never play it. It's frustrating to watch sometimes. Well, I'm being a knucklehead Shalua with the way that I'm driving this. Like, I absolutely shouldn't be doing this the way that I'm doing it, but I'm stubborn as hell, so that's what I'm doing. I am completely in the wrong... Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Now it's raining. There's going to be BTs. This is going to be bad. It's going to be so bad. God, I meant stay out of the Brewers Stadium. Oh, well, there's that too. Oh boy. There's gonna be BTs, and here I am driving my little motorbike through here like a... Oh boy. I don't even know if BTs can get me while I'm on this bike. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Come on, come on. Come on. Yes. Climb, baby, climb. Oh my God. Have I died in the game yet? I have not. I'm just that studly. Oh God. Come on, come on. Get up over that. I really hope I'm going in the right direction. Okay, I am. But nope, haven't died, so I have no idea what happens. Are there any public universities in Chicago? Yeah. Are there? I think Northeastern might be public. UIC, University of Illinois Chicago, I think is public. I mean, there's universities everywhere in Chicago. Remember when the Bears fans thought they would win the division? Yeah. Well, it's been a rough year, all right? BTs, as the BTs are beach things. They're like these dead ghost things that are in the afterlife that don't like me very much and can kill me. I don't know much about them lore-wise. I just know that people can turn into them, I guess, when they die. No! What? What? Alright, that's fine. We can hoof the rest of this. You can build a bridge with a scanner or something, but can't drive over a rock, right? I know the bike was awesome, but you know what? We don't need it. I got my Kardashian legs. Level 3. These thighs are made to carry giant loads. And I hear something. Abandoned vehicle has been dismantled. Oh, Jesus. What's up, tree hugger? How are you, dude? How was your stream earlier? I saw you were on. Zine, my man. Look at all these awesome ass people hanging out in here. That's right, Matt. I did say that. You guys heard that? You guys caught that? Anyone here ever been to Raising Cane's? Oh my God, Victoria, I love Raising Cane's so much. There were Raising Cane's in Vegas, and when I moved out of Vegas, I was so sad that I was not going to have Raising Cane's, and then they opened a Raising Cane's at Loyola University Chicago, and it was like the greatest thing ever. Ass people unite indeed. How are you, Zine? Anybody else who might be hanging out here who hasn't been here since I last asked how everybody's doing?
Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until
Oh, I love the sauce, Victoria. I get so much cane sauce. All about that extra sauce. Box combo, extra sauce, fries instead of extra fries instead of coleslaw, extra piece of toast. Mmm. Stream was so amazing. The folks that have been stopping by have turned into the greatest group. Tonight I cried, rocked out, danced, and lulled. That is awesome, Tree Hugger. That's how you know you had a good stream. I'm eating the sauce on fries now. I'm so envious. God, I love me some Raising Cane's. All right, here we go. We might actually have some story coming up here.
delivering cargo.
Hello. Sam Bridges, right?
Yep.
We've been expecting you. The gauge you brought is going to save a lot of lives. Let me do a quick inspection.
I'm saving lives all over the place.
Wonderful. It's in perfect condition. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm with Victoria on that one, Derp. Definitely a lie. Special alloys can now be used at all facilities. You want to choose? Neat. Look at that 2-star delivery. Jennifer. Hi. It's so good to see you, Jennifer. How are you? How's Bug doing?
Once you connect us to the network, we'll be able to share our measurements with everyone. You mind doing the honor?
If it's okay for me to call him that. I know you call him that, but... I'm eating a cookie from one right now. All right, all right. I guess I believe you. Don't ever forget how sweet my glasses are. What kind of bug, Zine? Is it a love bug? Weather station has joined the UCA. We're like basically in Denver right now. Alex Weatherstone. Alex Weatherstone? the names. All right. Hey, so like you work at the weather place? And we forgot your name. What do you want your name to be? Alex Weatherstone. Ever notice how Sam sheds a tear when he connects a new hub to the chiral network? It's because it's a thing of beauty, Joypunk. He's simultaneously taking in the gorgeous aesthetic while having an allergic reaction to it. Bug got big time grounded for hitting me and for telling him no. Oh my goodness. Grounded. I remember I got grounded, Jennifer, and my dad told me, he goes, "You think being grounded was hard for you? It was hard for me, man." And I had, ooh, it was like a dagger.
From chiral clouds. So it's been tough to measure chiralium levels and predict timefall. But thanks to you, this weather station can finally function as intended. You made our jobs easier. Now let us do the same for you.
I remember when I realized I couldn't get grounded anymore.
Take care.
I see you got the weather station back online. Excellent work, Sam.
What's up, Cladnar?
When a region is integrated into the chiral network, it's also brought closer to the beach, in a manner of speaking. There's a significant
I think they do, ASD, because the ones by UNLV always had UNLV stuff, and I'm sure there's a night. I'm sure that there's a Canes that's got night stuff all over it right now.
Without the chiral network, we'd be left guessing.
Hey, predicting timefall.
Thanks to your latest accomplishment, you can now review the weather forecast via your cufflinks. Check your map. You'll see. Ought to come in handy when you're planning routes.
Yeah, it will.
Keep an eye on the chiral density from right here in my lab. It's not too far from South Knot City. Keep processing those orders.
Holding bag of holding.
Good luck, Sam.
This is the purple hat of purpling.
That's one.
Still not seen it yet, Titan, no.
Keep it up and we'll be finished before you know it. The weather station's forecast should be visible to everyone on the chiral network now, yourself included. You can access them via your cufflinks. Could be useful when plotting your routes.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
All right. Right? Is this basically Denver? Yeah, this is Denver. Shout out to my Coloridians. Is that what they call you guys? What do they call people from Colorado? Coloridians? Coloradans? Coloradodos? Coloradans? Coloradans? I like Coloradodos. That's what I'd call myself if I was from there. Just saying. Oh my God, all the way back to Lake Knot City? Are you kidding me? Models of 20th century cars. Nah. Coloradans. 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 Struck the safe house. Wheat seed delivery to the Timefall farm. Oh, why don't we go ahead and do this first?
We've added a time.
Oh, I see what. Okay, you weren't even typing out the dialect. I see what you did now, Kaladnar.
The weather improves.
I should have Coconut Man correct everybody when they type Colorado from now on to spell it the way that Kaladnar did.
It now has the capacity to produce more complex structures. I'll let Mama fill you in on the details.
Mama? Who's Mama?
Sam, I've added a safe house schematic to your PCC. It's a fairly large structure, so it'll take a lot of time and materials to build. But once complete, it's pretty much identical to a private room. Give it a shot.
All right, have a good one, Ella. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for gifting those 5 subs. That was very kind of you to do that. I appreciate you.
A floating carrier is a kind of tractor car. Chiral crystals keep.
No, he
its
doesn't, Kaladnar.
allowing it to move unimpeded over rough
I
terrain.
actually don't know why that's not a thing. I need to program that. I'm gonna put that on my
With minimal
to-do list.
If one's not enough for your needs, you can hook it up to another and take two. Just keep in mind that carriers require a steady supply of chiral crystals to operate. Make sure you have enough to get where you need to go.
Okay. Thanks, Mama. Go ahead and build this level 1 PC or level 2 PCC. Wait, seriously? What? No. Oh boy. I'm a bit encumbered here. Let's go. Let's go.
Order assigned.
Well, that's the thing, Kaladnar. It's less about the list and more about the behavior that coincides with it. Right? Like a list doesn't do any good if a person doesn't check it. Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Find your way to the building site. Use your map and compass if you don't remember the way. I'll contact you with additional instructions.
Here we go, guys. This is so ridiculous. They introduced me to the sled. You're supposed to use it here. Oh, so I should build a sled to put all this shit on instead of walking it. I don't know. You think I should go with the sled? Nah, I'm gonna walk it. Oh no. Oh no. Stay up. It was already crafted. Oh. Oh God. Stay up. Stay up, Sam. Stay up, Sam. If it was already crafted, oh my God. This is so difficult. Oh my God. Okay. Wait, where is it crafted? Up there on the top of your stack, you're carrying it. Oh. What would I do without you guys? Probably would have messed around. There it is. Okay. I don't care about the weather, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Cargo. On my back. PCC. Okay, right. Yeah. Okay. All right. So we open the PCC, level 2. We do this. That's not what I want to make, though.
Sorry, Sam. I can't allow you to build a structure there.
I'm building a... Wait a minute.
Pick a spot outside the sensor ring and try again.
Wait a second. Not PCC, sled. Oh. All right. Don't worry. Hold on. Floating carrier. I see it. I mean, come on. What do you just got to give me a second. No. Stop. What the hell? Why can't... What is going on right now? You just drop it on the ground. Okay. You press O to drop it. It's not very intuitive. Yeah, right? That's that, because that makes it sound like it's to like cancel it. Okay. Ah. Okay. Attached to carrier. All right. Now we take this. We load it onto the carrier. Yes. Those are already on there. Beautiful. Okay. Wow. Okay. Guys, I did it. Do, 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 do. Yeah. Just me and my little cargo holder. I don't think I'll ever use it again after this either. I'm going the wrong way. So, wait, am I going the wrong way? No, I'm going the right way. I'm going the right way. Let's go, Sam. Do 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 do. Do do do. Now you won't be stuck walking in circles. No kidding. That was like it was like if somebody they should make a augmented reality, or I don't even know what you would call it, like a thing where it pulls my chair in different directions based on the way that Sam's weight distribution is. I'd probably get sick. You guys would watch me get motion sick and then have a panic attack on stream. It'd be pretty awesome if there was like a pre-order bonus where you get a little radio flyer red wagon for pre-ordering. What a missed opportunity. They already have the monster with the product placement. Why can't you get product placement with radio flyer? You can ride the sled? That's pretty awesome. Perhaps I'll do that here. Oh no. Well, that's kind of you, Wolfer. He had Apple products in Metal Gear Solid 4, right? Like, yeah, just make it happen. Radio flyer. Get it in there.
All right, you've made it.
I did make it.
Let's get that safe house built.
You good to go, Sam? First, equip your PCC and select Safe House.
Safe house. Amazing how you can just build this with a little drone thingy. All right, Shalua, have a good night. Thank you for being here, and thank you for the sub earlier. I really appreciate. Oh, you subbed a couple days ago. Well, thank you for being here. All right,
Sam, you'll want
Sam. Why does everybody say my name every time they come on the radio? Climb. Okay. Damn. Has there ever been a moment in a game that you played that brought you to tears? That's a good question. God of War had me at one point. But I didn't actually get to tears, but I could feel it. Last of Us was pretty close. The beginning of The Last of Us is really solid. Yeah, I don't think I've ever felt as emotional in a game as I did at the beginning of The Last of Us. Like, oh my God, that beginning. I literally went out and bought a PS3 just for that game when I played the intro at my friend's house. Life is Strange is good. It didn't make me cry though. I felt like crying when we beat the King's Fall raid in Destiny 2. I felt like crying. But that's not because of the game. That was just because of how much of an accomplishment that felt like. Oh God. Oh God. Hold on. I don't know. Have you guys had games that made you cry? I can just tell that the wall just hit, so I'm gonna make this structure and then we're gonna call it a night. I just totally zoned out. There we go. Totes hit the wall there. Cried at the end of Life is Strange. Oof. Wonder if I'll cry at the end of this. Sam.
Thank you, Sam.
Oh.
This safe house will be a boon to countless others in the long run. I'm not just talking. It's greatly.